Let me begin by telling you that in life, transformation is possible, and sometimes all it takes is 30 days, a month. That's it. A period of just 4 weeks where you can completely change your life. But here's the key, it's not about giant leaps, it's about the consistent, focused actions that you take every single day. You see, we often overestimate what we can do in a single day, but we drastically underestimate what we can achieve over 30 days. In just 1 month, you can create habits that shape your entire future. In 30 days, you can make incremental improvements that will compound over time and change who you are, how you think, and what you achieve. The question is, are you willing to do the work? First, you need to set clear goals. Without a clear target, you'll wander aimlessly. Start by asking yourself, what do I truly want to accomplish in the next 30 days, whether it's getting fitter, reading more, or improving your mindset? Be specific. Write your goals down. When you put your goals on paper, you make them real. And that's the first step to success. Second, and this is crucial, focus on building consistency. The small actions you take every day will add up. It's the daily commitment that makes the biggest difference. Whether it's 30 minutes of exercise, 10 pages of a book, or a few minutes of reflection on your day, commit to making progress, even if it's small. Consistency is the key to long-term change. 1 day of effort is not enough. You need a daily, unwavering commitment to your future. Next, you must work on your mindset. The way you think will shape the way you act. Negative thoughts are the biggest obstacles to self-improvement. Over the next 30 days, you need to challenge those thoughts. Replace them with positive, empowering beliefs. When you think positively, you begin to see possibilities instead of barriers. Now, let's talk about accountability. Accountability is your greatest ally in this journey. Find someone, whether it's a mentor, a friend, or even just a journal that holds you accountable. Share your goals with them and check in regularly. This accountability system ensures you don't stray off course and keeps you motivated, even on tough days. Finally, celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Transformation isn't an overnight process, and it's important to acknowledge each step forward. Celebrate the little victories, because each one is a testament to your effort and your commitment. It's those small wins that will keep you going day after day. So here's what I want you to do over the next 30 days. Commit to a new version of yourself. It doesn't need to be perfect, but it needs to be consistent. The person you become at the end of this month will be the result of the decisions you make today and the actions you take tomorrow. Embrace the process, trust in the journey, and remember that 30 days is all it takes to start becoming a new and improved you. Consistency is one of the most powerful tools in achieving personal transformation. When we talk about making lasting changes in our lives, it's easy to become focused on big, immediate results. We often dream of quick success or rapid progress, thinking that it's the major leaps that will get us where we want to go. But in reality, it's the small, consistent actions that pave the way to greatness. A single massive push can feel rewarding, but it's the everyday effort, day in and day out, that truly leads to lasting change. Imagine setting out to improve your health, learn a new skill, or build a business. The initial excitement might drive you to work hard, but over time, enthusiasm can fade. It's in these moments when consistency becomes essential. It's easy to get distracted by the big goals, to look at where we want to be and feel overwhelmed by the distance. However, when we break down these goals into small, manageable steps, we start to see that it's the daily effort that will ultimately get us across the finish line. Consider a person who wants to get in better shape. They might start by hitting the gym for an intense workout, pushing their body to its limit in a single session. This might give them a sense of accomplishment, but that feeling won't last long unless they continue to put in the work. One intense workout won't build the endurance or strength required for long-term fitness. What will make the difference, however, is consistent exercise. It's the daily commitment to getting up and showing up, even on days when motivation feels low. That leads to sustainable progress. Over time, the results of those consistent efforts start to show. Strength improves, stamina increases, and the body changes. This doesn't happen from one workout, but from the compounded effort of showing up consistently day after day. Similarly, consider someone learning a new language. If they study for hours one day and then abandon their lessons for weeks, they won't make much progress. But if they dedicate just 20 to 30 minutes a day, practicing a few vocabulary words or phrases consistently, they will see gradual improvement. The key here is the power of repetition. Learning a language or mastering any skill takes time and persistence. It's easy to become disheartened when the results don't appear immediately, but every small effort contributes to a bigger picture. The magic lies in showing up every day, committing to practice, and trusting that the results will come, even if they're not visible right away. Consistency is also crucial in overcoming setbacks. Life is unpredictable and obstacles are inevitable. There will be days when you don't feel like it, days when things don't go your way, or when progress seems slower than expected. But consistency allows you to push through those moments. When you commit to showing up every day, even when things get tough, you build resilience. You learn that setbacks are part of the journey and that they don't have to derail your progress. It's not about being perfect every day, it's about being consistent even when it feels like the going is hard. This attitude of consistency, even in adversity, will ultimately set you apart. Think about the compound effect, how small efforts repeated over time accumulate and lead to exponential results. It's not just about putting in the hours, it's about the quality of the hours and the consistency of effort. Small actions add up, and over time, those actions turn into habits. Habits are the building blocks of success. They take effort to form, but once established, they become automatic, freeing up mental energy and making it easier to keep moving forward. When consistency becomes a habit, it no longer feels like a struggle. It becomes part of who you are. As you set out on your 30-day journey to a new and improved version of yourself, understand that the key to success is consistency. The person you become at the end of the 30 days will be the result of the consistent actions you take today, tomorrow, and every day after that. It's not about massive overnight transformations. It's about showing up, doing the work, and trusting in the process. So commit yourself to consistency. Start small, stay focused, and trust that every little step you take today is building toward a bigger, better future. Over time, you'll look back and be amazed at how far you've come. Setting clear goals is often considered the foundation of personal development and growth. The importance of goal setting cannot be overstated. Without clear, actionable goals, we risk wandering aimlessly, feeling lost or lacking direction in our lives. When you don't have a target to aim for, it's easy to get distracted or overwhelmed by the challenges that arise along the way. But when you take the time to set specific, measurable, and meaningful goals, you create a roadmap for your success. This roadmap guides you through the uncertainties of life and provides you with a sense of purpose and direction. The first step in setting clear goals is to get clear on what you truly want. It's about understanding your desires, your passions, and your values. Often, people set goals based on what others expect or what seems to be the right thing to pursue. However, the most powerful goals come from within. Take the time to reflect on what matters to you most, whether that's improving your health, building a career, or deepening your relationships. When your goals align with your inner values and aspirations, they become more than just tasks to complete. They become a mission, something that drives you with passion and commitment. Once you have clarity on what you want, it's important to break your larger goals down into smaller, actionable steps. Having a big goal, like becoming healthier, is motivating, but it can also feel overwhelming if you don't break it down. If you simply say, I want to lose 20 pounds, it's a goal, but it lacks clarity and a clear plan for achieving it. However, when you break that down into smaller steps, like exercising for 30 minutes a day, eating a balanced meal for lunch, or cutting out sugary snacks, you give yourself a clear plan of action. These small steps are much more manageable and less intimidating, and they provide you with the clarity you need to stay on track. Another important aspect of goal setting is to make your goals measurable. A goal without a way to measure progress is like a journey with no map. Without a way to track your success, it becomes difficult to know if you're moving forward, if you're on the right path. For example, instead of setting a vague goal, like I want to be more productive, a more effective goal would be I want to increase my productivity. By finishing at least 3 tasks each day, this gives you a clear measure of success and allows you to track your progress. When you can see your improvement, you'll be motivated to keep pushing forward, and those small wins will build momentum. The timing of your goals is also crucial. Goals should have a deadline or time frame attached to them. If you don't set a time limit, it's easy to procrastinate or put them off indefinitely. For example, if your goal is to read 12 books in a year, set a timeline, perhaps reading 1 book per month. Having a deadline creates a sense of urgency and helps you stay focused. However, you also want to make sure your timeline is realistic. Setting too aggressive a deadline can lead to frustration, while setting an unrealistic timeline can demotivate you. The goal is to create a balance that pushes you to stay on task without setting you up for failure. It's essential to make your goals personal and meaningful. A goal that's deeply connected to your life purpose or desires is much more motivating than one that's imposed upon you. This personal connection adds fuel to your motivation, especially when the going gets tough. When you feel passionate about your goals, you'll be more willing to push through obstacles and setbacks because you understand why it matters. This sense of purpose will act as a driving force, pushing you to keep moving even when you encounter challenges. It's crucial to review and adjust your goals regularly. As you work toward achieving them, life will inevitably throw unexpected situations your way. You may face challenges, new opportunities, or changes in priorities. It's important to be flexible and adjust your goals as needed. The best goal setters are not rigid. They adapt to changing circumstances while still staying true to their overarching mission. Regular reviews allow you to assess what's working, what's not, and where you need to adjust your approach. This keeps you on track and ensures that you're always moving in the direction that aligns with your values and desires. Setting clear goals isn't just about writing down a list of things you'd like to accomplish. It's about creating a roadmap that turns your dreams into reality. By being specific, measurable, and time-bound with your goals, you build a solid foundation for personal growth. When your goals are meaningful and aligned with your values, they become a source of inspiration that keeps you moving forward. And remember, the clarity you gain from setting goals doesn't just help you achieve more, it gives you a deeper sense of purpose and direction, guiding you toward the life you truly desire. Personal growth and transformation are rarely a smooth, uninterrupted journey. Along the way, you will face challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. This is a natural part of the process, but what sets successful individuals apart is their ability to stay committed to their goals despite these obstacles. Building resilience, your capacity to keep moving forward when things aren't going as planned, is crucial for personal development. It's about not just surviving difficult moments, but thriving in the face of adversity. How you respond to setbacks often determines whether or not you will succeed in the long run. In fact, it is through these struggles that you often gain the most valuable lessons and insights that will propel you forward. One of the first aspects of building resilience is understanding that challenges are inevitable. Life will throw curveballs at you, and things may not always unfold as you expect. However, it's important to reframe how you view these challenges. Instead of seeing them as roadblocks or reasons to give up, try viewing them as opportunities for growth. Every time you encounter a difficulty, it's a chance to learn, adapt, and become stronger. This shift in mindset is essential because it allows you to approach setbacks with a sense of curiosity and problem solving rather than frustration or defeat. The ability to bounce back from adversity is also tied to your capacity for emotional regulation. When things don't go as planned, it's natural to feel disappointment, anger, or fear. However, resilient individuals are able to manage these emotions effectively. They don't let their emotions control their actions or derail their progress. Instead, they acknowledge their feelings, but they don't let those feelings dictate their behavior. For example, if you face a setback, you might feel frustrated, but instead of reacting impulsively or giving up, resilient people pause, reflect, and choose how they will respond. This emotional discipline is key to long-term success because it prevents temporary emotions from leading to long-term negative outcomes. Another important aspect of resilience is perseverance. When setbacks occur, it's tempting to abandon your goals, especially if the road ahead seems tough. But perseverance, the ability to keep going even when it feels difficult or uncomfortable, is essential for overcoming obstacles. Successful individuals understand that setbacks don't define their journey, they are just temporary detours. What matters is how they respond. When you encounter resistance, remember that it's often the moment before the breakthrough. The most successful people don't quit during the hard times. They push through and keep taking action, even when the progress seems slow or uncertain. This ability to persevere, especially when things are tough, is a hallmark of resilience. To build true resilience, you must also cultivate patience. Transformation doesn't happen overnight, and the results of your efforts may not be immediately visible. This can be frustrating, especially when you put in the work and don't see the results you expect. But it's important to remember that change is often gradual. Just like a plant grows slowly over time, personal transformation happens incrementally. Being patient with yourself during this process is essential. Trust the journey and remember that your consistent efforts will eventually lead to growth. The results may not always be immediate, but they will come in time. Having a strong support system is another key component of resilience. While it's important to be self-reliant, no one achieves success alone. Building resilience doesn't mean doing everything by yourself. It means being able to seek support when needed. Whether it's friends, family, mentors, or colleagues, having people who believe in you and support you during tough times can make a huge difference. When you're feeling discouraged, those people can remind you of your strengths and keep you motivated. Additionally, they can offer perspective, helping you to see challenges in a new light or provide advice based on their own experiences. It's important to surround yourself with positive, supportive individuals who encourage your growth and who can help you bounce back when things say. One of the final elements of building resilience is self-compassion. Often we can be our own harshest critics. When things don't go as planned, we tend to blame ourselves, feel inadequate, or become self-critical. However, this only makes the situation worse. Instead, practice self-compassion. Recognize that everyone makes mistakes and encounters setbacks. That's a natural part of the learning process. Be kind to yourself when things don't go well. Treat yourself with the same care and understanding that you would offer a close friend going through a difficult time. By being compassionate toward yourself, you create a healthier mindset that allows you to bounce back more quickly and continue working toward your goals. Building resilience is not about avoiding difficulties, it's about learning how to handle them. It's about developing the strength to move through challenges with grace and determination. Resilience allows you to embrace setbacks as part of your growth, to persist in the face of adversity, and to trust in your ability to navigate tough situations. As you continue on your journey of personal transformation, remember that resilience is the key to enduring and thriving in the face of challenges. When you embrace resilience, you empower yourself to achieve your goals, no matter the obstacles in your path. Staying accountable to yourself and others is an essential part of achieving personal transformation. Accountability is what bridges the gap between intention and action, turning goals and dreams into tangible results. It's easy to set goals, make plans, and imagine a better future, but without accountability, it's easy to get sidetracked, lose motivation, or procrastinate. When you hold yourself accountable, you create a framework of responsibility that drives consistent action. But accountability isn't just about checking off tasks, it's about committing to your growth and ensuring that your actions align with your values and aspirations. The first step in building accountability is recognizing that it's not just about external pressure, it's about developing a strong internal commitment to your own success. While having someone else hold you accountable can be a helpful motivator, true accountability begins within. When you hold yourself accountable, you take ownership of your actions, your choices, and the outcomes of your efforts. This internal accountability means acknowledging that your future is in your hands. No one else can make your dreams a reality for you. It is your responsibility to take the necessary actions to create the life you want. This mindset is essential because it removes the blame and excuses that often arise when things don't go as planned. Instead of pointing fingers at circumstances, other people, or external factors, you look inward and ask, what can I do to change my situation? What actions can I take to move forward? A powerful way to develop internal accountability is by setting clear, realistic, and specific goals. When your goals are well defined, they become easier to commit to. For instance, instead of saying, I want to get fit, a more accountable goal would be, I will work out for 30 minutes every morning before work. This goal is specific, measurable, and time-bound, which gives you a clear target to hit each day. With this clarity, you can track your progress and hold yourself accountable. You can ask yourself every day, did I do what I said I would do? If the answer is yes, you build trust with yourself. If the answer is no, it's an opportunity to reflect and adjust, but always with the intention to keep moving forward. The role of others in accountability is also significant. While internal accountability is crucial, external accountability can give you the extra push you need to stay on track. Sharing your goals with someone you trust, whether it's a friend, mentor, or family member, creates a layer of responsibility that encourages follow through. When you tell someone about your goals, it's not just about sharing your dreams, it's about making a promise to someone else, and that promise holds weight. It becomes harder to back out of your commitments when you know someone else is aware of your intentions and progress. External accountability partners act as a reminder of your goals, helping you stay focused and motivated, especially when things get tough or when your willpower wanes. However, it's important to choose your accountability partners wisely. The people you surround yourself with can either propel you forward or hold you back. You want to align yourself with individuals who are supportive, encouraging, and committed to their own growth as well. These people will help you stay grounded in your commitments, provide constructive feedback, and celebrate your wins along the way. On the other hand, if your accountability partner is negative, dismissive, or unsupportive, it can make it harder to stay motivated. You need someone who understands the importance of growth and will help you stay focused on your journey, not someone who undermines or discourages your efforts. In addition to external partners, tracking your progress is another key factor in staying accountable. Keeping a journal, a planner, or an app that tracks your daily actions and progress can serve as a reminder of what you've committed to and help you visualize your path forward. When you regularly assess your progress, you're able to identify any areas where you may be falling short, as well as recognize the areas where you've been successful. Celebrating small wins and acknowledging progress, no matter how incremental, strengthens your accountability. Each step forward builds momentum, making it easier to keep going. However, when you neglect to track your progress, it's easy to forget your commitments or get lost in distractions. Keeping a record helps you stay grounded and focused on your ultimate goals. The key to successful accountability is being honest with yourself. There will be times when you don't follow through, when you make mistakes, or when you fall short of your expectations. In those moments, it's essential to practice self-compassion rather than self-criticism. Holding yourself accountable doesn't mean being harsh or unforgiving when things don't go as planned. It means being honest and objective about where you need to improve, learning from your mistakes, and making adjustments. Accountability is not about perfection. It's about consistency, self-awareness, and commitment to your goals.